Hello.
Hello, Cerise.
How
How are
are you?
you?
I'm wonderful, super blessed. So I am here today with Michele Whittington, and I wrote down exactly who she is, so I'm going to read it. Michele is the founder of Unleash Your Life. She is a powerful entrepreneur, a speaker, a published author, mentor, and a badass empowerer. And above all, she's my very good friend and has been for 19 years now. Hi, Michele.
Hi, Cerise. I'm so
Welcome.
happy to talk to you this way. Yeah, thank you for that lovely intro. I love being a badass empowerer. That's my favorite thing you said there. I love that.
Yeah, and you really are. You really are a badass empowerer, as many people can attest. So today we are meeting because I wanted to talk a little bit with you. I have probably written more songs for you than any other person on the planet. So I wanted to talk to you about what that experience has been like for you and some of the music that I've written. I will probably even add a video maybe of The Call, which is your personal song that I wrote for you. So I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about that since you have the most experience and what it has been like for you having songs written by singing your truth.
Yeah. So let's talk about the call first, because I think that was the first one. Well, it is the first one you wrote specifically for me.
Right.
Um, so first of all, it's so easy. All you do is, well, if you don't know someone, you would interview them. You knew me pretty well, so our interview wasn't very much. And then you went away, and it felt like in about 5 minutes, although it was probably a little bit longer than that. You came back with a song that every time I hear it, and I don't know how many years it's been since you wrote that, so it's 15 years, 10,
I would
probably
say probably closer to 10.
closer to 10. So I have heard that song now and again for 10 years, and I cannot not cry when I hear it because, and I'm going to probably cry right now talking about it because it's so beautiful and deep and me. And it's me. You got me. You got my essence and why I do the work I do and the why I answered the call to become a minister, which is what I was doing when we first met, and then to continue that kind of work, but in a different way now. So you just get me and you get anyone you work with. And then, so what you said a minute ago, you've written more songs for me or, yeah, for me than anyone else because I was a minister of a church and I would give you a theme and you would come out with an incredible song. So I was so blessed for years to give you an idea and you would come back. I'd give you a couple lines, maybe a couple concepts, and here you'd show up with this amazing song that inspired the congregation, inspired me. It was beautiful, it was touching, it was deep, it was uplifting. I mean, you really have a gift and a talent that I don't know that too many people have.
Well, thank you for
Well, you're
sharing
welcome.
that. And it really, it's hard sometimes, and this is something as a mentor you're working with me on. It's hard sometimes when something comes naturally to really see the value in it. And so I appreciate that you're always really uplifting me and empowering me to see my own value and my own worth because that is who you are in the world, right? And that it empowers me to share my gift and be who I am in the world and that I get to live that purpose. And so, and you're right, I have written a lot of songs based on talks you were giving. Actually, the very first song I ever wrote was Be True. And it was, you sent, the theme was being true to yourself and living your dreams. And I wrote that song based on that talk you were going to give. And Mark Broder helped me put music to it and finish writing it. And so that was the very first time I really felt inspired to write a song. And I started doing that, and then I just never stopped.
And yes, of course, Ben Be True remains. I have about a million favorite songs of yours, but that remains definitely one of my favorites because it is brilliant. But what you said a minute ago, I just really want to anchor in of when something comes so naturally, maybe it's hard to see that other people would value it so much.
Right.
Because for you, it's no big deal. But for the masses, it is a gigantic deal. To have someone as incredibly talented as you are take their story, their life, the way they met, or a specific incident in their life, transformative experience, to take that and put it to song with deep and meaningful lyrics and music that's so perfect, whether it's like upbeat and lively or it's soft and more of a ballad, you just know how to do that. And you think it's no big deal because it comes naturally. But honey, it doesn't come naturally to most of us. And so when we get that done for us, it's worth its weight in gold. It's
Mhm.
worth its weight in gold.
Thank you.
Mhm,
Thank you. Yeah,
mhm.
and I again just appreciate, because sometimes we all need to have somebody else see in us what it's hard for us to see. So thank you for being one of those people in my life. So yesterday, I mean, you've already sort of answered this question, but yesterday you were on Relentless Talk Radio. You did an interview, and you said that you always strive to under promise and over deliver. And, you know, I really strive the same thing. And we've talked about not pendulum swinging the other way, which I'm working on also. But I want to just, you know, that's something in my songwriting. I really do strive to make sure that I deliver something that's really worthwhile, that's really heart and soul inspiring, not just, oh, here's a song with some lyrics, but something that's really connected to the soul. So can you speak a little bit on that?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you don't write jingles, Cerise. You're not writing somebody a jingle. You are writing a song that absolutely goes to the heart of who the person is or what their situation is. I mean, for example, I know you wrote recently a song for a couple that was having their wedding anniversary. And it was a song about how they met and what they mean to each other. And oh my gosh, I know the couple, but even if I didn't, that is an incredible song. So yeah, you over deliver in what you give, the quality of the songs that you write, and they just keep coming. There's no limit to this font of creativity and depth of, I mean, you're a poet. You're a poet, so the lyrics are amazing. And then the music that you put them to, I mean, I don't know why you are not, and you will be, because I know this, because you ought to be out there to the world being played on the radio. Your songs are way better than a lot of the stuff that's on the radio. So to have that for like for me to have a song written for me that is radio quality, that is like high professional singer songwriters, that's an over deliver if you ask me.
Thank you.
Mhm,
Thank you.
mhm.
So I appreciate so much you coming on today and sharing. You are an amazing person, an amazing mentor. You are just wonderful. You can find Michelle at
US.
unleashyourlife.us and on Facebook. You
Yes.
can find her on Facebook too. And my company name is Singing Your Truth, because that's really what I'm here to do. Uh, and I appreciate so much you joining me today, Michelle, and talking to me so candidly and sharing with others what your beautiful spirit and how our connection is, because we really do have a soul connection. I think we've had that since the moment we met. October 8th will be 19 years
Wow.
since the
Wow.
moment we met. And so
Wow. Well, I've been blessed in so many ways, so many ways. And the songwriting and your incredible spirit of song is just one of those, but it's a big way in which you've blessed my life for 19 years.
thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much. And definitely, you know, check Michelle out. Whoever's watching, check
Check me
Michelle
out.
out
Check me out.
and go to her website. She offers classes, empowerment work, mentoring. There's just so much, and it really will absolutely change your life absolutely change your life. It's life altering and life shifting to just know Michelle, to just have her speak to you one on one, and then to take advantage of all the other amazingness she offers is
Thank you.
otherworldly. So thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Michelle, for being a part of this, and I hope to talk to you again soon.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Cerise.